Right guys, so welcome to another Drone Nation video, and today we are going to be installing the RAPIDFIRE in my V2 Dominators. These are pretty old, but they still work pretty well, and I don't see the point in upgrading if everything's good. So yeah, we've got a RAPIDFIRE, so we'll run through this and then we'll figure out how it all goes in. I've never stripped my goggles before, so it's completely fresh and new to me, and we'll see what we do. We may as well just jump straight into this. So went out today, went to go and see Richard Wheeling, aka HBI guy, over in Quadcopters, and ended up picking one of these up. While I was racing on Sunday, I stuffed in my new race quad and completely KO'd the motor. So I've had to go pick another one up, so I've put a new motor on that this morning, and then obviously I've come to realise that I want to go with the RAPIDFIRE as well, so we want to pick one up. This is not a straightforward little, well, we may as well just give you a little bit of an idea. This is not a straightforward install. If you're fortunate enough to have a set of fatshark HDOs, then it'll go straight in and you can crack on. If you've got anything else, i.e. Dominator V3 HDs, the V2 HDs, Attitude V4s, Dominator 1s, Dominator 2, even the Dominator 3s, then you have to install a power module that comes with this, because the regulator that's on the goggles can't provide the power to power the module correctly. Well, to run it with all the RAPIDFIRE, you know, goodness, shall we say. So in the box you get, well, just rip that out because that's no longer needed. Comes with two doors, so you get the door which is for the Attitude V4, I think, or it's for a set of Attitudes anyway. And in that one you've got the door, there's ribbon cable, and then the power module. So you need that, or as I said, unless you've got the HDOs. And then also you get the RAPIDFIRE module itself, which comes with another door on it. Now I think that, well, from looking at this and looking at the TrueD that's currently on my goggles, I would suspect that this is the Dominator door, and that one is going to be the Attitude door. So if you've got fatshark Attitudes, you need that one. If you've got Dominators, you need this one. I like the way the package, to be fair. I like that, just the fact it's got something going over the terminals on the end. You know, you find with some modules that the terminals are not protected, so when you get it, sometimes the pins are bent, and could be well, it's not even, it could be, it is a pain in the arse to rectify that problem. It also comes with nice little caps over the ends of the SMA connectors, and for a change it's got a nice little piece of sponge on the back there, which will effectively should stop it from rattling round inside the bay. What else do you get in the box? You get some stickers. The reason why you get the stickers, well, there's two reasons. One, because every product that you buy should come with stickers as far as I'm concerned. You know, it's nice to get a couple of stickers and then you can whack them all over your PC or all over your laptop or whatever, or even all over your goggles. And then the other reason for these is, if you don't want to strip your goggles, you can install this ribbon cable. This is for the power module, so you can install this along the front of your goggles, so you go along there. There's a good chance that immersion these stickers to try and hide it, but to be fair, you know, there's a chance it might get damaged. You know, we'll probably sell you another one to rectify the problem, but then obviously, you know, you've got a waiting time and all that lot, so it's just probably safer to, well, in my opinion anyway, to just pull your goggles apart and bang it in. So that's precisely what I'm going to do. So I've never stripped them before. I've just watched one of Bardwell's videos, cheers Bardwell, because I now have a fair idea on how to strip them, and I reckon that we just get into it. So tools you're going to need apparently are going to be Phillips screwdriver, a set of snips, good quality ones with good, good cutting blades on them, because you're going to have to cut a section out of the housing down here, well on the inside, but to that was going to charge you, telling me my battery's storage charge, thank you very much. Anyway, so yeah, you've got to cut out a little section from inside there to run the cable through, but other than that, it's pretty self-explanatory and straightforward, so they say. As you can see, there's 3 screws in the bottom, so you've got one in here, one there, and one there. The one in the centre holds in the optical module on the inside, so you don't want to take that out. If you take that out, then you're going to have to redo all the IPD adjustment, reset everything up again, which isn't too hard to do, but nonetheless it's a pain in the ass, which you don't really want to have to do. So all you need to do is take out this screw and this screw. So we'll just do that quick. And my goggles have got flipping stickers all over them as well, so if you have got stickers all over them, it would make sense to take them off before you start faffing about. There's one. Come on, out you come. There it is. Right. So I need to cut these stickers on it first. Right. Out you get. There we go. So that should start to split now, which it does. Now, if you push in the centre, you hear that snap then? It's alright, it's meant to do that. Right, now don't tear this all the way open, because the ones on the front might snap off, so what you need to do now is, oh yeah, that's good. So make sure that when you undo the back and you hear that snap, pull the goggles forward like so, just like that. Right, and then push on the front. Just push that in just so it undoes these tabs, because otherwise there's a good chance you're going to end up snapping these off, in which case, your goggles are pretty much screwed. Right, what have we got? So we've got a big ass cable there and 2 ribbon cables. Right, okay. So if we move these back just like so. So we've just moved the faceboard, the top of the goggles forward, just so I can show you something. So this would be the power board. So we just move that from there. The power board goes into, there's 2 sets. I'll try and zoom you in as best as I can. I'll try and crop the image, but you've got a row of 5 pins here, and there's 2 pins at the back here. This board, as you can see, well, I hope you can see, there's got 5 pins there and 2 pins on this end, 2 pins on this end. So what you need to do is pull back these little tabs and then install this cable. Now looking at it, the copper pieces go to the top. So where you have, there's a blank side and then a side which has got the three copper traces on, they need to face up. So you get this and you just push this in the hole best you can. Make sure it's as straight as you can get it, and then just slide that down and that will lock it in place. So the cable is now in and solid. So now what you need to do is install this board in these two connectors, which is a bit of a pig if I'm honest, but we'll get there, I am sure. Right, there's the back in. So you just need to line up the front now. Yeah, that's it. The 2 pins have dropped into there and the 5 pins have dropped in the back. So if we just are very careful and slot that down, there's your power supply now in place, and then we can now route the cable. Now the cable can be routed, it'll have to go behind the goggle module, behind the optics modules. So let's see if we can figure out, the best way of doing that is going to be to move that side, I think, looking at that, because otherwise it can, so don't put it at the front, you want to put it either in the centre or just off centre towards the inside of the frame. Now there's a couple of ways you can do this. You can either get your snips, cut out a little piece, or you can get a nice hot soldering iron, which if you bear with me for a moment I will just plug in, shall we say, and get this nice and hot, and then we shall come back and finish doing this in. Right guys, so I've just gone ahead and just sorted part of this out while we were waiting for the camera to charge back up. So if you look down there, you'll be able to see a little hole. I've just burnt that out with a soldering iron. So you just get your soldering iron nice and hot, just touch the plastic and the plastic will come away, and obviously you can smooth out the edges and round them off to stop the cable getting chewed up or bitten. So once you've done that, what you then need to do is pull the faceplate off the back, well not the faceplate, sorry, the top. Don't go nuts with it, just pull it off the back and then run this cable around and through the front there. Now you need to ensure that it goes underneath this PCB, because otherwise when you clamp your goggles up you're gonna catch it, which is not going to be ideal. So just sorry if my head's in the way, but unfortunately it's tough tit. So we're just going to feed that through there and around, and I reckon that will do us. So there we go, it's in place. Right, so as you can now see, we've got the cable running right along the front of the module on the inside there. So we'll now click in the back of the goggles. Oh no, we won't. See, now there's a problem. Make sure that your cables are all nice and free and back where they should be, and not being pinched when you're closing these back up, because if that gets pinched you can kiss goodbye to any of this working. So just make sure that everything looks, take them out there to get rid of light leak. Ensure, as I said, nothing's being pinched. Make sure that your modules which are in place are all centered, are sitting correctly. You want to try and slide the case down level. So just go around everything. This cable here, once you've shut this down, you can pull them cables out and just twist them back. In fact, we'll just pull them out now. Don't go nuts with them, because you know the last thing you want to do is end up breaking something. But you know, you can get under there and just pull them out. Come on. There we go. You can get these, just pull them forward just to ensure that they stay in and don't get pinched, and then close them up. nice strong click on the front, and a really click at the back. Make sure your IPDs still work, which they do. And then put your screws back in, which is going to be the next mission. So, get your 2 screws, drop one down in there, drop the other one down in there, and just do them back up. Now, fitting that cable is a lot easier than what it will be for the LaForge. The LaForge has got a massive cable. I think it's all together, I think it's a 5 or 6 pin cable. And it's not a ribbon cable like that as well, so it's quite thick, and it can, from what I've heard, can be a pain in the backside. Well, that was pretty easy to get that cable in there, so what we'll do now is we'll just get these and just twist them back up again, which will be done like so, and then we'll push them in, push them up there, and then that's their wire back out the way. We now need to install the module, so as I said, pins need to go up, so I've left this purposely long, just so it's easier to install this. We can pull it back through in a moment. It's just to get hold of. There we go. Right, so we've pulled out the pins on the back there. We pulled the slide clip out, or the retainer if you want to call it that. So that's well, this is fiddlier than first thought. So we'll just slide that in there like so. Make sure it's seated as far down as you can get it, and then push them clips up, or that one clip. So you have this grey clip, which is, well, the grey retainer, and you get that, and we will just lock that up into place, and that should, in theory, go up, which it has. And there is your power module done. So now we can sit that back. So that's now in place, and then you get the case, snap that over the front, and hopefully, there you go, installed. Now we'll just give that cable a little bit of slack. We need to get a piece of foam as well now, and just jam that in there to get rid of any light leak. And then what we need to do now is get a battery and test it. So, one battery, plug it in there, no fire, and if we go to wristband, low, right, favorites, channels, tools, rapid fire 1 or 2, antennas, right, status, where it says low power, which I don't think you're going to be able to see. In fact, that's probably going to be upside down. There we go. So when you have low power, there it says no. If you have it where it says yes, then that is the mod which you need to do, and then that will fix all issues. And then you can then run your IMMERSIONRC RAPIDFIRE on either your HDV3s, HDV2s, Dominator 2s as these are, Dominator 3s, yeah, well, the Dominator 3s, Dominator 1s, Attitude V4s, etc, etc, etc. So go and do that little mod and you will be laughing. Hope that was helpful, guys. Battery's dying on the GoPro, so I'm gonna have to go. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. I hope you found that informative and it works for you. I'm made up to have you know, something updated and something, you know, that should hopefully improve my flying. So yeah, big thanks to Immersion for obviously bringing this out, and I'll get a review out for it soon. Incidentally, have a look in the video description box. There's affiliate links in there, so if you want to buy something from the likes of Banggood or whatever, please use my affiliate links. If you use that, it will then obviously give me a little bit of cash so I can then buy more things for yourselves. And if you'd like to become a Patreon of the channel, there'll be giveaways and things being done on Patreon over the course of the next couple of months. Well, it'll be running constantly once I've obviously got stuff to start giving away, which I wouldn't think is going to be that long. So yeah, if you'd like to help me and become a Patreon of the channel, then there's a link in the description for that as well. And you know, give the video a thumbs up or even a thumbs down, you know, and leave me a comment. You know, let me know what you think and where you would like me to go with the channel. You know, at the end of the day, I'm doing all of this for yourselves. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. And yeah, hit the subscribe button, which is somewhere here or here. And also as well, if you do it, well, if you have or you haven't hit the subscribe button or you're going to, there's a little bell that's next to the subscribe button. If you click that, you'll get notifications for every time I upload a video. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling on and I'm going to crack on messing about with something else. So cheers guys, bye.